For the past 3 nights, we stayed at Casa Comida, which is an amazing villa in Akumal. It's so peaceful and quiet, and it's nestled right into the jungle, which means that we ran into a lot of different animals. We had our first encounters with the jungle creatures that everyone talks about. But before you freak out, they're not lethal here in Mexico. At least that's what I'm told. Last night there was a gecko in the room and I grabbed it to put it outside and the tail fell off. I found it pretty funny and I was actually a little shocked because I didn't realize it would fall off so easily. But the tail did squirm around like a little worm. Then one day I found a scorpion in the corner, which I've never seen one, and this was the first time I've seen one in the wild, which was very cool. It was a lot smaller than I thought, but apparently this is a baby and they can get much bigger. This was the first coati I've seen in Mexico since we got here, and these are basically the Mexican raccoons. At night, it seems all the large bugs come out. We saw that giant locust thing, and these giant beetles were pretty abundant everywhere. I know a lot of people would freak out if they saw this, but this was the first encounter with a tarantula, and I think they're pretty cool. And then we saw a bunch more. Then we made our way to the Akumal beach and we did the snorkeling with turtles, which was such a cool experience. We also saw some small fish and stingrays, but nothing that would want to eat us. We spent a lot of time outside, so we got to seek out all these different creatures and animals, which was the first encounter for a lot of them for us, which we still find the novelty to be pretty cool. It's also really easy to be outside with this amazing backyard. We also made full use of this margarita slush machine, which makes really good slushies as well. Within the gated community where the Airbnb is located at, they created this natural walking path which the kids wanted to explore to find some other animals, which we found a bunch of other lizards. I was a little hesitant to walk it because the community is so quiet. There's only a handful of houses. People always talk about the panthers that you might find in the jungle, however, I didn't run into any, I only saw some cougars. Being immersed in the jungle made entertaining the kids so easy. We had such a great time and we thoroughly enjoyed it that we signed the guest book before we checked out. If you want to rent this villa, comment rent below and I'll send you information with a discount code. Another thing to note, if you rent this villa, you'll get to meet Cinnamon, who lives a few doors down, and she's the kindest, most gentle pit bull we've ever met. She was so nice and the kids absolutely waited for her every single day to come say hi. Would you spend a night in the jungle here? Let me know below. Thanks for watching.